Hello, welcome back. I'm the Erroneous Kaiser. You're watching another one of my comic book pull lists. This is for the month of November. I get these comics from Discount Comic Book Service, or DCBS. They get shipped over to me here in Japan from the United States. I can get once monthly shipments because I live internationally, and it takes a little while for them to get to me. So you may have already read a few of these titles. If you have, let me know what you think down in the comments. Alright, we're at Aquaman number 52, Joshua Middleton doing the cover here. I think this looks awesome. Got the green with the jellyfish, just looks really cool. I like how the light reflects off his face too. That's pretty sweet. Here we have The Batman's Grave. Alright, this is written by Warren Ellis and the art is by Brian Hitch. Those are two big names on here. I'm really looking forward to this. It should be a really awesome story with pretty awesome art as well. I got the blank variant cover. Inside, however, you can see that's the regular cover right there for The Batman's Grave. I think this is going monthly, and it's a 12-issue series, so yeah, be prepared for the next year to be seeing this in here. Batman Superman number 2. As expected, we have the Shazam Who Laughs making a bigger appearance here. The Batman Who Laughs is going to be getting a whole bunch of new allies as he converts some people using his poison. Yeah, Supergirl, Donna Troy, of course Shazam, and I think Blue Beetle as well. And a lot of that story is going to be playing out in here in Batman Superman, and also a few one-shots that focus on each of those characters that I just mentioned. This is it. This is the end of Black Science. I thought it was going to end at 35. It went a bit longer. Here's 43. We've got on the cover here a bunch of different creations by Rick Remender. Tokyo Ghost and Low. There's Black Science, and I forget the last one in the back there. This has been an awesome series. I really liked it. I'm sad to see it go, but I've enjoyed the ride immensely the whole time. Got Deceased number 5. That's again DCEASED. We got the Harley Quinn being infected there on the cover. This is pretty cool. The anti-life equation is spread throughout Earth using TVs, phones, and anything with a screen really. If you look at it, then you go insane. We still have a few heroes who have not been infected, but every issue, one or two more do succumb. Here I got issue number 1 of season 2 of Edgar Allan Poe's The Snifter of Terror. I like the Captain America homage cover here with him punching Hitler in the face. I think that's pretty awesome. This is Ahoy Comics. This is a comedy horror anthology type of deal where they kind of take on Edgar Allan Poe's stories, and I think there's some prose in here as well. You can see right on the cover, the Telltale Black Cask of Usher, just kind of a mishmash of a whole bunch of different Poe stories. Yeah, it's all really fun and funny. All right, here we got Ghost Rider number 1. We got, Johnny and Danny, I think teaming up as Ghost Riders here. This is going to be pretty awesome. This is the black variant, and I'm actually a little disappointed because remember that the Batman's Grave one? It was the blank variant, right? And inside you could still see the original cover. Marvel, they didn't do that. If you open it up, it's just a one page of Ghost Rider there. They didn't give you any art at all. So, but DC would, for their blank covers, put an original page, a cover page in there. They did not do that with this, which I think is kind of cheap. Gotham City Monsters. This is number 2. Man, first issue was totally awesome, man. We've got some, Dark Lord from Mars making an appearance, who was an enemy of the Spawn of Frankenstein. We've got Lady Clayface. We've got Killer Croc, I Vampire, and the team that's coming together is gonna be pretty sweet. And it's definitely a little bit darker, which is very fitting. Even darker, it's Justice League Dark is going a more magic route. This is straight up monsters, Monsters and Demons, which I think is pretty freaking awesome. This is the deceased theme for Green Lantern number 12. I think because Halloween is around, still around this time, that they're doing these deceased themed ones. They had been doing like Halloween themed ones for the past few years, but they went with one specific theme, and that being deceased this time. I mean, the cover's okay. But I mean, Grant Morrison writing Green Lantern is freaking awesome. We're gonna see some changes coming up, and the Green Lantern series will then get a different title. We'll get a three issue mini for the Black Stars, when Hal Jordan, I don't know how it's gonna happen totally, but he's joining the Black Stars and leaving the Green Lanterns behind. So I'm excited about that. Yeah, Grant Morrison writing it is making this an amazing series that you probably don't want to miss out on. All right, here we got Guardians of the Galaxy. This is number 9. This is the Immortal wraparound variant. This is a theme that Marvel was doing. They did it with Hulk, and it was pretty cool. So here we got like baby Groot morphing into adult Groot. They did it with a whole bunch of the comics, like Spider-Man or Peter Parker morphing into Spider-Man, which doesn't work. Venom kind of worked. The Hulk worked, and that was the one that set it off because it was really popular. But they're doing stuff like this with like Punisher. It doesn't work. Nothing changes about him. He just goes through a mental thing. But they still got him like their skin like melting into their new selves or whatever for a whole bunch of heroes. It just doesn't work with. I got this one just because there was nothing really incredible going on with the original cover, so I figured what the hey. But it is an awesome series. Got Immortal Hulk number 24. I love this series. It's my favorite series out of Marvel right now. Hands down, this is going amazing places. Ridiculously cool stuff is happening in here. Alright, it says it right on the cover there why you're definitely going to want to read this. John Carpenter writing this. This is the Joker. It's a one-shot. There were a bunch of different cool covers. This is just the original cover. But yeah, John Carpenter writing this. I'm definitely looking forward to this. Yeah, DC's got a lot of really good storylines going on right now. Here we got Justice League 32 and 33. We got I don't know if you haven't been paying attention. Lex Luthor killed himself so he could be reborn as Apex Lex. He is a new super powerful being. We're seeing, perhaps the end or doom is coming to the universe. I like it a lot when there's the story goes, oh, we have to do this one thing perfectly, or the world's going to end, and then immediately everything gets screwed up, where you think it's coming to the end of the story, and then you realize, oh, it's only halfway through. That's what's happening right here, and I love it. Got Justice League Dark. You can see Injustice League Dark on there. Very simple, good versus bad battle. I do also really like this series as well. Manor Black, this is number 3. Tyler Crook and Cullen Bunn together on this. They're the same people that did Harrow County. It's great. We got The Punisher, number 16. This is another series that is going great. We're not getting pulled off into other crossovers and things like that. This is just one story, uninterrupted, which is the way it should be for Punisher. We've got Swords and Sorcery Suicide Squad here with Reaver. This is number 4. This is an Image series that I'll be sticking with for a while. I really do like it. Okay, it hasn't happened yet, but we will be reuniting the Dark Trinity of heroes here soon. Bizarro, Artemis, and Red Hood. I can't wait for it. Red Sonja and Vampirella meet Betty and Veronica. I'll give it a few more issues, but I don't know. Yeah, my interest is waning. Second Coming, this is number 3. This is hilarious. This is also from Ahoy Comics. Jesus comes back, has to be roommates with or getting taken care of by a superhero who God thinks is like, the way a man should be, and he's trying to teach Jesus how to be tough and stuff. God's a real jerk, but that's because, he still got his Old Testament kind of attitude, whereas yeah, Jesus is very different from that, and so they don't get along as father and son as well as God wants them to. He wants Jesus to be more tough or something. And it's not just making fun of religion. I guess it's this guy's commentary on Christianity. There are things to take away from it too. All right, this is Strike Force #1. Greg Horn did this cover, and I think it's dumb. I should have just gotten the regular cover because this is dumb. I am excited about the comic though. The team up is we've got Blade, the Vampire Hunter. We've got Spider-Woman, Winter Soldier, Angela, Wiccan. There might be like another member or two I'm forgetting right now. But it should be pretty cool. This is a shame though. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This is number 98. Another part in the City at War storyline. Looks like the Mutanimals are having a press conference, and you can see right there's Raphael is also siding with them. We knew he was spending less time with his brothers. I think maybe he agrees more with Hob on how mutants can live in a free, safe society, I guess. Unearthed #4 is another horror comic written by Cullen Bunn. The art in here is freaking awesome. There's a whole bunch of like body horror and stuff like that, which is really cool. A team of scientists and military is trapped under the earth. They're encountering these really strange, murderous creatures, and yeah, they're like going insane and turning on each other. Everything's wicked cool. Faye Dalton doing the cover for Vampirella #3. I think it's awesome. She was also doing the cover for Red Sonja and Vampirella Meet Betty and Veronica. I really do like her art style a lot. Vampirella and Red Sonja #2. This is the David Mack cover. Like, if you can believe it, there are 18 covers for this comic. Okay, 18. I mean, it was like an astronomical amount for #1. But even still, 18 covers for this is ridiculous. Dynamite always puts out way too many covers. I think this Joshua Middleton cover for Vengeance of Vampirella is freaking awesome. There is a lot of Vampirella in my list right now. I'm going to go through a few issues of a bunch of them. Maybe I might cull a few later on, but for now I'm going to give them all a try. This is another part in the connecting cover that has been coming through for the past 2 or 3 months. We have Wolverine Annual #1. This is, Acts of Evil. Wonder Woman #79. This one with the Jenny Frison variant. And #80, Jenny Frison was not doing covers for this one. I picked up the Deceased variant for this. Yeah, it's a theme variant for the month for DC. Alright, there it is. Those are the comics that I'll be reading this month. If you have read any of them, let me know what you think down in the comments. Also, let me know if you think there's anything I'm missing in here. Okay, anything you think I should really be reading right now that you haven't seen me talk about in these videos, let me know that down in the comments as well. I just finished up my 31 Days of Horror challenge. I watched a horror movie every day for the entire month of October. I did put up some videos talking about what I was watching. It's mostly weirder stuff, I guess. If you are into horror, make sure you check those out. Maybe you might find something that you haven't seen yet. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button if you haven't. Like I said before, it does cheer me up a lot every time I see that there's a new addition to that. If you don't want to though, I totally understand. I do hope you still had a good time watching. I'm the Erroneous Kaiser. See you next time.